wounds don't always bleed on the outside. Some of the deepest pain is invisible, felt in the silence, in the ache, in the moments no one else sees. But God sees. And more than that, He heals. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Emotional healing isn't quick, and it isn't linear, but it is promised. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You don't have to rush through the ache. This space is for your soul to breathe, to be honest, to be still. Let every scripture you hear remind you that your healing matters to God, not later, not when you've figured it out, but right now, right here. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning how to live again without the pain owning you. God is not asking you to ignore your wounds. He's asking you to hand them to Him. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Rest isn't just sleep, it's soul recovery. You've been carrying so much: grief, regret, betrayal, anxiety. Let tonight be the night you start laying it down. God isn't rushing your process. He's walking with you through it. With every verse, let your guard lower. Let your heart open. Healing begins in the presence of the healer, and He is here, right now. Some wounds are old, others are fresh, but none are beyond the reach of God's love. I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord. These aren't empty words, they are divine intention. Restoration is part of His character. He doesn't overlook your pain. He leans into it with compassion. Maybe others didn't notice what broke you. Maybe they walked away. But God remained. And now He invites you to bring Him every shattered piece, not to hide it, but to heal it. This isn't about forgetting what happened. It's about letting Him write a new chapter where hurt once lived. Keep breathing. Healing is happening, even now. If you feel God's whisper today, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to hear more. Healing isn't weakness, it's war. Every day you choose to keep going, to keep trusting, to keep showing up despite the pain, you are fighting a holy battle, and you're not fighting alone. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted. That nearness isn't symbolic, it's real. He is right there, in the rawness, in the tears you don't show anyone. Let His word remind you that your wounds are not too much for Him. He doesn't get tired of your healing process. He doesn't roll His eyes at your breakdowns. He stays. He holds. He heals. Let Him speak peace into every corner of your heart that's still waiting to feel whole. There is no shame in being wounded. Jesus Himself knew the pain of betrayal, loss, and sorrow. He didn't just come to save you, He came to understand you. Surely He took up our pain and bore our suffering. You don't have to explain your hurt to Him. He gets it. And He's not asking you to numb it or push through it. He's asking you to bring it to Him. Let your vulnerability become sacred, Let your honesty become healing. Every emotion you're feeling, grief, confusion, anger, it's safe in His presence. You're not too broken to be healed. You're exactly where healing begins, in the hands of the one who was wounded to make you whole. Healing takes time, but with God, no pain is wasted. He takes the very places that hurt the most and turns them into testimonies. You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy. That joy may not be loud yet, but it's coming. Quietly, slowly, surely. God doesn't just patch you up. He rebuilds you. Stronger, softer, more compassionate. What once felt like a scar becomes a symbol of survival, of grace, of divine restoration. You're not behind in your healing. You're right on time with His pace. Trust it. Stay in this process. Let His presence continue doing what only it can. Renew, restore, and revive. Your healing is a holy process, not a performance. You don't have to rush it or prove it. God sees every small step as sacred. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. That's not just renewal, it's transformation. The brokenness that once defined you will not have the final word. God is writing a better one. In His time, in His way, through His word. Even now, your soul is being rewired with hope. The parts of you that felt numb are starting to feel again. The parts that were shut down are slowly opening. You are healing, not because you're trying harder, but because He's doing what He promised, making all things new. As this time of reflection and healing comes to an end, remember, your wounds do not define you. God's love does. You are not the pain you carry. You are the purpose He's restoring. The God of all grace will Himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. That restoration is already in motion. Let tonight be a turning point, not because everything is suddenly perfect, but because you've chosen to believe that healing is possible, that hope is rising, that God is not finished with you. Keep resting in His word. Keep coming back to this place. Healing doesn't happen all at once, but it does happen. What's the one area in your life you've been afraid to let God heal? And what's been holding you back? Be bold. Drop it in the comments and watch how many others are walking the same road.